Okay, a couple of things. This is my shop. I built this house and shop about 14, 15 years ago, right before I moved to Japan for a year. And so we actually lived down here for a bit, but I just wanted to show you without the screens up so you can see what it looks like. It's been a work in progress because I've been putting it together for a while. Now, geography of Rome. The main thing when I look at Rome, when I look at the map of Italy, yes, this computer. When I look at the map of Italy, I always call it the Apennine Peninsula. The book has it labeled the Italian Peninsula. I don't know why, because Italy wasn't even a thing until 1871. Up until then, it was just a collection of city-states. Now, the other thing I need to point out is Rome is one of the only two civilizations we looked at so far that is not located on a major river. Okay, China, you had the Huanghe or Yellow River, Yangtze River, two major rivers that flow through there. In India, we had the Indus River Valley. We also had the Ganges River. But the Indus River is what had Mohenjo-Daro and Harappan civilizations originate. In Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers, we had Tigris and Euphrates. We had a lot of kingdoms grow up there. Then we had Egypt, the Nile River. Okay, now we moved to Greece, no big river. And we moved to Rome, again, no big river. What we need to keep in mind, though, is the Mediterranean kind of serves as that river. Both Greece and Rome have ample water from rainfall, so they can have drinking water. But they also have that connections piece, which is very important. You've got to have waterways for travel, transportation, communication, to move around and interact with the other people in the world. The connections piece is the most important piece of geography. Now, one thing that is counterintuitive is if you have too many natural resources, it actually works against you. What happens is your country becomes extractive. People just look at your country for those natural resources, and they just come in and take those resources and move them out. Rome and Greece didn't really have those extractive resources. They had to rely on their brain power, the manpower, the people, the community, the government to develop the communities that they had. Now, back to geography, straight up geography. In Rome, you have the Alps up north. Now, the Alps protect Rome or the Italian peninsula from Arctic wind blasts that come down from the Arctic areas and really chill the Italian peninsula out. You also have the Apennine Mountains right down the spine of Italy. And those Apennine Mountains serve as a catch for water. When rain moves from the west to the east, those Apennine Mountains will actually extract a lot of that water from it. Now, one thing too, we do have several volcanoes. You have Vesuvius here, and you also have Etna down here. They don't have all the volcanoes labeled, but they do have several volcanoes on the peninsula of Greece. Now, looking at Rome. Rome is actually the same latitude as Northern California. I know, I found that amazing too. It's like 30 miles from the border, south of the border of Oregon and California, but its climate is very different. One thing about California is it is open to the Pacific Ocean, which stretches all the way up to Alaska. And you get these very cold currents that will come down that west coast and really chill California out. Mediterranean Sea, on the other hand, is very much blocked off to the north. Okay, you don't get those cold currents coming down from the Arctic. And so Italy is going to have a much warmer, milder climate than the west coast of the United States. Now, looking at straight up geography, I don't see a reason why Rome would have any advantages over other countries or other city-states. They are pretty much average. So we have to look to other reasons to see why